Do you guys remember Scott from Kentucky Ballistics and how his gun blew up that time and nearly killed him? Well, in this video, he's recreated that, but he's not in the firing line this time. Let's check it out. Right, okay. This must give him PTSD even recreating it. We have a head there and a load of breeze blocks. Let's have a look. Straight in.
So today we are going to be trying to recreate my accident.
It's
not as tough as I thought it was.
Its perspective's knackered.
This round should produce 190,000 PSI. We ain't playing around now. Maybe this will do it.
I bet he can't do it now, can he?
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today is going to be a very interesting video. Let me go show you what I got set up, and we're going to get started.
Just push a thumb in it.
So today we are going to be trying to recreate my accident from April 9th, 2021. If you're new to the channel, let me get you caught up. If you want, you can go back and watch the original video, but a quick recap would be on April 9th, 2021, a 50 caliber rifle, this exact model, exploded and almost killed me. This is a Serbu RN50 single shot 50 caliber rifle. It has,
I've got to say, considering the injuries that he had and the scars up his face and neck and everything, he's looking pretty good, isn't he?
The heavy barrel and the breech has been chambered to accept slap rounds. On April 9th, we were shooting this fire hydrant back here that's right behind this steel target. We shot it several times with other ammunition, and I had some slap rounds that I had been using for quite some time. That day, I used some new slap rounds from a new batch that I had purchased. The first round I shot out of the new batch actually hit about 2 foot to the right of what I was aiming at. I'm not perfect. I assume that maybe I just flinched really bad on that shot. I don't normally flinch when I shoot, but that's the only thing I could chalk it up to. At the end of the video, we decided to shoot that fire hydrant one more time with the slap round. So I grabbed another round from the new batch that I had acquired, loaded it into the RN50, took aim at the fire hydrant, pulled the trigger, and when I did, the entire breech detonated. I brought some goodies today. The original rifle is at Serbu Firearms, so I do not have it with me, but I do have a piece of it. So when the gun went off, this heavy cap was sheared off at the threads. I was wearing these safety glasses. Yeah, so that cap hit me about right there. When this hit me in the face, I went blind instantly in my right eye. I have regained my eyesight, but I was blind for about 24 hours. It also broke my cheekbone, broke my eye socket, and broke my nose. You'll notice here on the gun, there's these ears right here. The reason they are there is so if you don't have this cap screwed on all the way,
keeps it there,
you can't shut the gun. It also works as some sort of a safety. Once the gun is closed, those ears are lined up perfectly with the back of that cap. When that cap blew off the gun, it sheared both of those ears off of the gun.
That's mad, isn't it?
Here's one of them. This jagged piece of metal hit me
in the neck,
right here in the throat. The other one zipped by my head, blew a hole in his hat, and blew it right off my head. Yeah, but he's lucky there.
He was lucky with that one because that could have gone through his skull, couldn't it? He was lucky it went up the side of his hat and out the top.
The exact piece of metal that was inside me. You're shooting in this position, it came down, lacerated my jugular, and then continued down into my rib cage, puncturing my right lung, and it would later collapse. I'm sure you noticed I said lacerated jugular, so I was losing a lot of fluid, and the only thing that saved me that day was my dad and my left thumb. Among other things, I had a broken finger, my lip was completely opened up, I was cut above my eyebrow, and I had other cuts on my face. Took my left thumb, wrapped it in my shirt, crammed it in my throat, and got in the truck. And then we proceeded to drive really fast. The doctors say that if we wouldn't have shoved my thumb into my neck, that I would not have made it to the hospital. I've had some new viewers ask what this shirt means, so now you know. Fast forwarding, I'm gonna try to keep this a little shorter. If you want the extended version, you should go check out the original video.
That EO was so close to killing him, mate. We're doing this on a stream, by the way. I'm not just talking to like the camera. Yeah, Baz. Yeah, it was so close to killing him.
Long story short, I went to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. They cut me open from here all the way up to here, repaired my lung, removed all the shrapnel from inside me, repaired my jugular, operated on my face, had to reconstruct these bones, operated on my hand, sewed me all back up. There's lots of other unpleasant things that happened too. I recommend that you watch the original video because I go into more detail there. I went home about a week later, beaten, bruised, scarred up, and really low on fluid. But I was very happy to be alive and very blessed to be alive. The doctors at Vanderbilt Hospital told me that most people would have died from those injuries.
Yeah.
Now, back to the gun. What caused it to blow up? Well, we know the barrel wasn't obstructed because the last round we shot at the fire hydrant before shooting the last slap round, we could see stuck out of the back of the fire hydrant. There was no other damage to the barrel. The only thing that happened was the breech detonated. For that to happen, you have to have an overcharged round. We believe that this ammunition was old or something like that, but now we believe that this ammunition is most likely counterfeit. Normal operating pressures for a 50 BMG is 55,000.
Can you not like sue the company who sent it, like the counterfeit where you bought it from? Wherever you bought it from, you've got a digital sale or something, haven't you? Or you've been to a shop and bought it. You know what I mean?
Counterfeit. Normal operating pressures for a 50 BMG is 55,000 PSI. From what I've learned, for this 50 cal to fail like it failed, we're looking at pressures of 180,000 PSI.
Right.
The only thing we can think of is this ammunition has been tampered with or is counterfeit in some way. I still have 12 more of these things. And I want to know, are they going to cause the gun to fail again? And if it does fail, is it going to fail in the exact same way? Well, we're going to find out. Mark Serbu sent me
this video is going to cost a lot of money because I don't imagine those guns are cheap. You know what I mean? He's trying to blow another one up.
Another RN50 that is the exact model that I had that day. Props to him for sending it because he knew exactly what I was going to be doing with it. Now that I've shown you the gun, let me show you how we're going to be doing this today. So I built a testing area. The rifle is going to be in here, about right here. So we have an idea of how this gun is going to blow up.
I've built a testing area. Shitload of breeze blocks, a bit of perspex on top, 2 pieces of wood knocked into the ground and some sandbags. And he says, I've built this.
If it blows up. We've built a cinder block wall. So if that cap blows, it's going to hit the cinder blocks. I have a piece of lake sand protective glass over the top and a piece of lake sand protective glass on the side. There's going to be a slow-mo camera sitting right next to the rifle, so if it does blow up, we can catch everything in slow-mo. And then I have a Ballistic Dummy Labs head with an Under Armour gray hat and safety glasses. We've drilled a hole through the cinder block so that we can run the string through it. That way we can pull straight back. It's going to be attached to the trigger. The string goes about 150 feet that way, and then we're going to be hiding behind a truck. If anything does go wrong with the rifle...
Not only have we got a cinder block wall, not only are we 150 feet away, we are hiding behind the truck as well. You know, just in case.
We're going to be 100% protected. All right, so it's time to get started, and we're going to start out with a test shot. This is a standard 660 grain 50 BMG full metal jacket. Hold our round in. And today, every time we close this, we're going to be extra safe. Keep our thumb on the hammer as the gun shuts. We're going to keep our thumb on the hammer while we take the safety off. Now we're going to get back and pull the string and make sure it functions properly before we start loading it up with slap rounds.
Right, there we go.
First shot. Let's see if it works.
Look how dirty that truck is. Well, it worked. Look at all the...
Gun test fired effectively. Looks like our little system works good. Open this up.
Dodgy round time.
Good to go. And we blasted our sandbag. All right, well, I guess we start putting slap rounds in it. Slap round number 1 of 12. I have to be honest, I'm really excited right now. I'm really curious to see what happens with this.
I'm really excited to break another gun. How much do them guns cost? I bet they're a few £1,000, surely. I don't think they're like £100 job, are they? You know what I mean?
Been wondering this since the accident. Are all of them bad, or was it just that one round? We're about to find out. Okay.
Less than
Safety is
medical
on.
bills.
Loading slap round. Putting the cap back on ever so gently. It's tight. I keep a thumb on the hammer as we close it.
It's killed the
Scott
head.
is down. Okay. Safety's off. Here we go.
Let's go. Fired all right. Maybe it's a faulty gun. That had a lot more fire in it, that, when it came out the end.
That shot sounded, at least from back there, a lot louder than the Full Metal Jacket. The gun looks solid. Let's
maybe your gun
open
was
this
shit.
thing up.
10K for a good 50 cal.
That's
Wow.
on tight. Holy smokes. Okay.
So now you can see where they're counterfeit because they're stuck in.
I can't even pry this out of here.
Because it's counterfeit and crap.
Okay, we're gonna have to do something else. Well, if you couldn't already tell from the slow-mo shot, that was a spicy round. Let me show you how I can tell without the slow-mo camera.
All
For
the fire.
one, it took vice grips and about 10 minutes to finally get that shell casing out of there. Look at our cap. It's stamped.
Wow.
The back of this shell casing stamped that cap.
Right.
That's not supposed to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and place my prediction now. I don't think we're gonna make it through all 12 rounds. Either one, the gun's gonna blow, or two, we're not gonna be able to get a shell casing out of there or something. Something's gonna malfunction. I just so happen to have another one in my pocket. So we're gonna get loaded up and do it again. Slap
Jesus.
round number 2.
We're gonna put our thumb on the
Put
stack.
Scott over here.
Yep.
Safety's coming off. Okay. Slap round number 2. Here we go.
Still firing. Maybe his gun was shite.
So that time, we had a big enough muzzle flash and
Look at them sandbags.
explosion to blow over our leg sand. All right, let's have a look at this thing. Ugh.
Right.
Man, did the same thing. That primer is pushing back out. You're really
So
curious.
what's happening there is it's going to keep doing it and keep doing it till the pressure gets too much, because every time these slap rounds are going in and stamping back, it's going to keep pushing and keep pushing. Them threads ain't going to hold forever. And yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it?
This one pops out. No. So we had to vice grip it last time.
Look at it. Look at the state of it.
Okay, so we had to use vice grips again. We're both having to hold onto this rifle and twist and twist.
Vice grips and a whole load of swearing, I imagine. He got the slap round out the last one though, didn't he? You know what I mean? The last gun, should I say, when it exploded.
Twist and twist and finally get it out of there. It is stuck in there good. You can see that primer again. These rounds,
Dangerous.
these are bad. Our bore is clear. Guess we're gonna keep going. Now, because these rounds are seizing up every time and we're having such a hard time, we put just a little bit of motor oil.
Do you know what? Do you know why it may be blowing the cap off? Because when they're exploding and shooting out, it's expanding. It looks like it's expanding the shell casing. So maybe that was the pressure going backwards because it was stuck in. You know what I mean? Because they're not supposed to expand. Are they supposed to be able to just pull them out?
Around the edge in here so that maybe we can get this thing out a little easier next time. Scott,
but the motor oil will make it slippy and might not make it stamp.
All right. Safety's off. Round number 3.
A lot of fire comes out of that, isn't there?
Still looking okay.
Still pushing back.
That one's on there good. That's on there real good. We got it loose. It's taking a while.
I took the guns to pieces.
Taking some ingenuity, but now we can open it. And if I had to guess, the reason this is so hard to open right now is because these threads
are getting wider.
Are getting a lot of pressure on them. If you look right here, that primer is almost coming out of the shell casing.
Wow.
So we'll go ahead and just...
The motor oil didn't work then?
Nope.
Nope. Please stand by.
You see, folks, it's not supposed to be this hard to get your shell casing out.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Now it's moving.
That motor oil did nothing.
Well, that was round number 3.
And he's knackered?
Our bore is clear. Slop round number 4.
It's tedious, isn't it? For him, I mean.
Slop round number 4. Here we go.
Maybe it's just 1 in a million shot that blew up on him. You know what I mean?
Let's see if the cap opens a little easier this time. Hey!
What?
All right. If I come from both sides. Hey!
Hey, look at that!
Came out a little easier this time.
That was a good one.
This one actually, the primer doesn't look blown out. Looks fairly normal.
That was a good
Bore
one.
is clear. Slap round number 4 seemed to function kind of normally. But what about slap round number 5? Slap round number 5.
It's like Groundhog Day, isn't it? But with a gun.
Okie dokie. Slap round number 5. That was louder than last time.
And yet the gun still stands. Wow.
Let's have a look-see. Okay, so
We're back to that again.
the last shot came off nice and normal. This time again,
It's because the threads are pushing. They're getting wider.
that is that's on there real good. We're gonna have to. Took us about another 10 minutes to get this off again. What we're having to do, I just haven't been recording all of it, is we are literally having to wrap this strap around the cap, get it real nice and tight, and then 2 people are having to push to get this off of the gun. I highly doubt this shell comes out as easy as the last one. If it does, nope, I'm gonna put these back on. I ain't losing another eye today, okay? I'm telling you. Let's see here.
Always be safe.
Oh, I moved a little bit. Ah,
It's one way of doing it.
the primer's about falling out again.
He should be wearing gloves doing that, so then if he punches the gun when the thing gets loose, he doesn't damage his hands.
Bore is clear. Slop round number 6.
Tell you what, he must have had a dodgy gun.
All right, number 6. Here we go.
It's destroying that.
Okay, so I thought something happened because I heard a bunch of noise, but
Just
our
a
lake
block's coming
sand,
off.
well, it's not as tough as I thought it was. It opens, but that was felt a little rough. Oh,
Yeah.
That primer looks different.
It's
Look
rough.
at that.
It's getting rough because those threads, like I say, they're getting wider. You just can't see them.
It's pushed in. Figure at some point this breech would loosen up a little bit after all this. Let's see. Hey, there we go. All right, we got that one out. That primer is all beat up. Bore is clear. I don't have to duck now. Slop round number 7.
Let's pull it again.
Okay, slop round number 7.
This gun's not going to break. This gun's not breaking.
Let's see how she opens this time. Hey, it's opening up. Wonder if we can get this out pretty easy. The primer looks fairly normal. Yep,
Maybe it's all getting wider because it's them shit rounds.
that doesn't look bad. Slop round number 8.
Only 4 more to go after this one.
Put my safety glasses on. Whoops. Here we go. That was louder.
But it's still working. Literally 1 in a million
Okey-doke.
shot in it.
It's stuck on there pretty good again. And I can tell too, like when that boom is
yeah.
super loud, like you can tell that the round is way hotter.
Please
This ain't
stand
gonna
by.
come off.
Oh, he's got it.
Hey.
Tell you what. Who'd you want to do this sort of thing for a hobby?
Whoa. Lost the whole primer that time. Whole thing popped out.
He's
round number
breathing
9.
doing that, isn't he? Americans.
Alrighty, number 9. Dang, man. I mean, like that hurt my ears back here. And that was loud. Okay. It's on there good again. Oh,
Soul
come on.
destroyed. He's getting pissed off.
They're just show muscles, you know? Ain't good for nothing. Oh, gosh. I can't believe that opened. It's still on there good.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Okay.
Knackered, isn't he?
Man, look at that. That primer looks like it just wants to pop out again. Yeah, it is. Look at that. That just comes right out of there.
Number 10.
Slop round number 10.
That's my excuse now. They have show muscles.
Number 10. Shoo!
That gun's not dying, I'm afraid. It was a freak
All right.
accident, wasn't it? Maybe it's an old gun that's been
See if I
fired
can
plenty of
just open
times.
it right here. Yep.
He might be trying to break a new gun here because it's been sent to him. He might be trying to break a new gun, so it might take a lot more shots. You don't know how many shots that other gun that blew up on him had taken, even with normal rounds. You know what I mean?
Hey, I forgot to hit record removing that last shell. It came out real good. Barrel is clear. Down to the last 2 slop rounds. This is number 11.
They go in
Number
easy enough,
11.
don't they?
That sounded pretty normal.
As Scott said.
All right, gun's still looking good.
That was easy.
Yeah, I expected that to just unscrew pretty easily. This will probably pop out super easy too. Yep. All right, this is the last.
See, and now in these videos, it's always the last shot of the day or the last bullet or whatever. So now it's going to break the gun. That's my prediction.
Slap round. Number 12. Last one. Here we go. That was good and loud.
The gun's still standing.
Okay, well, that last slap round did not do it. We shot all 12 rounds I had left from that day, and they have not blown the gun.
And he only had the one round. That if the first round he put in the last video was the one that nearly destroyed him. Sod's law.
Which is just showing me how much of a freak accident that really was that day. It's pretty obvious that some of these rounds are definitely super hot. Whatever I had loaded that day was super hot because this thing has shot the last 12 rounds and the gun has not blown. But I really want to know if this gun will fail the same way it failed that day. So I come prepared. This round should mimic the pressures that it took to blow this gun on April 9th. I said that it took about 180,000 PSI to blow the gun like it did. This round should produce 190,000 PSI.
What have you done to it?
Safety's on. Alrighty.
It's going to destroy a perfectly good gun.
We ain't playing around now. We know for a fact that this should blow the gun. Closing the gun.
Right, okay. Okay.
We removed some of the bricks. So
is he really messing with that wire in front of it?
Because it's getting dark.
It's giving me anxiety messing with that wire there while the gun's there and that big massive hot round is in there.
You're going to want to put your hat right there. Okay.
Killing me.
Safety off. Thumb coming off the hammer. All right. Maybe this will do it. Here we go. Here we go.
There you go. Wow. Knackered that gun now, hasn't he? But the perspex didn't come down or anything. That's gone right through the side of the head of his new head. Look at that. Went straight through the side of his head. And through the side of the perspex. That would have been a killer, that.
Okay, so that did it. That blew the gun. Here's the bill of the hat. Let's go check this out. Yeah, look at that. Look, that's the same thing that happened to my gun. Threads are sheared off. This broke the same way. How's Scott over here?
He's dead.
I think he took something to the face. Oh, it blew the back all to pieces. Where's the cap is what I want to know. Here's a piece right here. We blew that receiver to pieces.
Where's the cap?
There's my cap. Here's. Nope. All right, let's move this. So, barrel's clear. Oh dear. Something shot through our plexiglass.
To the
blew right through it.
But that's
all right, we've been looking for the cap.
Is it in the head?
Probably 45 minutes, and we cannot find it. The slow-mo shows it shooting off to the right. So I knew there was a chance that we may not be able to recreate what happened on April.
Look at all the shrapnel in the face of that skull there. Had that been a face, because obviously that skull's probably made out of some rubber or something, but had that been a proper face with bones and skin and everything, that'd have been obliterated.
Because April 9th was an absolute freak accident, and this proves it. We shot the other 12 rounds that I have, and it didn't blow the gun, but we can tell they're a little off. They're creating a huge muzzle flash, and they're really loud. They were causing the cap to be on there super tight. We were having to really work to get it off, and the rounds were lodged inside the chamber. But I came prepared today with a round that I knew would blow the gun, and I wanted to blow the gun so we could find out if it would fail the same way that it failed on me on April 9th, 2021. And sure enough, it did. Pretty wild. Look at this. We can't find the cap, but this is literally exactly, I'll put some pictures on the screen of what mine looked like when it blew, but it sheared the threads right off. This broke the exact same way. Now, my lower receiver didn't come apart like this, but something interesting this time, check this out. These ears, they almost snapped, but they did not shear off this time. But they are bent all to heck.
Maybe that's because that's a newer gun. Do you know what I mean? The other one's an older gun.
Also, when that round blew on April 9th, it blew the end of the case off, leaving the brass inside the gun. Guess what happened again?
Yeah.
What we did learn today is if you have an overcharged round in an RN50, this is how it's gonna fail. That cap is coming off and it's coming right back at you. I mean, I already learned that. I learned it the hard way.
No, look at that scar.
What do I think about the RN50? Do I think it's the RN50's fault? No, it's not the gun's fault. It is the ammunition's fault. It was an overcharged round on April 9th, and it was an overcharged round today that blew it also. I was really excited about today. I was really excited to see what would happen.
Moral of the story, always buy your ammunition from a reputable dealer. Don't go eBay. Don't go Temu. You know what I mean? Go to a proper, like, certified brand.
When we did this again, I was a little nervous today, not gonna lie, but the cinder block wall and being 150 feet back with a string made me feel pretty good. I'm actually really pleased with the results we had today.
Did you find the
Today's
cap?
video meant a lot to me. This brings me closure because now I know. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor.
Go and give them a subscribe, guys, if you like this video. It was very interesting to see the actual batch of ammunition being shot from a gun. Well, from the same batch that almost killed him. I mean, what was the chances of having 13 rounds, right, and you picking the one that's going to blow the gun? You know what I mean? It could, saying that, like I said before, it could be because it's an older gun. That might have been the thing. It might have been because it's an older gun. And, you know, things get worn and things, you know, it may have just have been that. But because, like, that was sent from, that looked brand new, to be honest, compared to the other one. So, I don't know. But yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. What did you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give their channel a like, a subscribe, follow them, etc. and watch some of their content. And I'll see you next time.